coin first is my thing.
No. Nom Nom will give you his own specific helping action, so it just flattens out again.
It just flattens out again. All right. No
Inspiration.
whammies.
I'm helping you.
Man,
Roll
I am just
D6.
+6. I can't even roll above the best I've ever done with religion is or 10 on the dice.
Aren't you a paladin?
Slash 1d6 slash R 1d6. Oh, come on!
Still doesn't work. You just grab onto the head, like put forehead to forehead, like, and then thus we bury you and allow you to transition into the next life, yada yada yada. And then after the ceremony you attempt to do is done, you put it down on the ground, and with your hand still on the forehead, you just hear the words, "Kill me." They don't seem to work.
All right, so it turns out I'm bad at this. I tried. Anybody else have any other ideas?
Virgian does state, we can leave.
That's a half decent idea.
Well,
Alright.
they've been statues the entire time. They've gone mad or hopeful, depending on what Kobo heard. Like, we can come back to this if you feel like this is something you have to do.
I'm going to take Mopey's head, and I don't think this is going to work, but just in the offbeat chance, I'm going to target what I think is a spell that's got these things petrified, and I'm going to go ahead and cast Dispel Magic.
You cast Dispel Magic, and it does work around the circlet, but not flesh and bone. And the circlet comes off.
It's just like the head just drops, and you're left with this crown. And you're like, okay, I'm ready to go.
It does feel
All
like
right.
that's what Boom was doing.
I pick up the circlet. I've got the circlet in one hand, the head in the other. I'm very confused.
Hey, do any of these other things got cool stuff?
Yeah, they have like a menagerie of things, but unless it's magical, it probably won't do the same thing the circlet did.
That's what I'm talking about, magical.
Just wants to run around slapping everyone's ass, being like, "You got some gold in there? You got a dagger? Is that sword
No.
gonna come off?"
No, just the magical stuff.
Brack,
put both the circlet
I'm not
and-
saying Brack told you, but Brack, you do know like all these angels do have a magic thing here and there. The shattered ones for sure you can't get other than the circlet, because I did say the head was intact. But all of them do have their own things. If you just want to
Okay.
desecrate the bodies.
Well, if you want to desecrate the bodies, he is just gonna walk to every single one of them and point where the part is that you want to get.
Some he like points towards the bag, others points towards the sword, others points towards a pole arm, one towards an axe, circlet, one towards someone's shirt, one towards someone's pants, one towards someone's cloak.
Ooh, wonder what's in the bag.
Virzian does
Say no.
state, I do have Dispel Magic if you want to rob these individuals.
Sure.
Those
You're not
are
I-
close to the coin. I want
Could
that
be
axe.
helpful to us.
I tried, damn it. I tried hard. And now I'm gonna fall back on what I know.
All right then, let's go rob
Bring
these
the-
individuals.
Brack put his hand on a sword. That is not what we're going to do. We will leave.
Alright, Bract, I got
Oh.
one question for you. You look at me, Bract? You seen how I acted in here? You understand that I'm trying to be respectful and take these angels away from their pain?
Yes.
I can't do that. I failed at that. The one thing I think I can do is I can take a little piece of them into the world and do good with it.
I look at
However, you want
Dasha.
to phrase it, it is still robbing someone.
Oh yeah, I've robbed plenty of people that I've killed. I don't feel bad about it. I haven't killed these people. I tried to end their pain. I tried that.
That is the culture of the Underdark. That is how I
I'm
grew
not
up.
judging you. I'm just stating facts. You look towards
I'm not talking
Dacha.
to you, wizard.
I'm agreeing with you. Brack, you turn towards Dacha. What do you say?
Hmm?
Brack.
No,
turns-
I'm looking to glimpse a piece of wisdom from Dasha after I'm clearly making a statement we're not robbing these statues.
You can tell that he shakes his head in affirmative when you say that, Brack. But at the exact same time, go ahead and roll insight after Gothos basically stated, I tried. I really did. The best thing I can do is take something from them. 16 is pretty good. You can tell that Dacha has soured in opinion of your group. He's not going to attack you. He's not going to kill you. But you can tell that he might leave soon.
The whole group?
Yeah. How can he leave one part of a group?
Mhm.
Well, no, I mean his opinion souring or of the whole group.
Kind
I
of
can
the
understand
whole
leaving
group.
the whole group.
Like,
Okay.
he likes...
Except Bract and Gotha.
He likes
No, I-
some people. It's not like he hates everyone. It's more like, I don't agree with their fundamental understanding of trying to help, as well as the fact that after trying to help, you're just gonna take things. I'm gonna go. Is the thought process that's going through his mind? Is what Brack believes. Boom.
Yeah.
He's fine with you. Toulouse, fine with you. Brack, surprisingly enough, likes you.
So it's just Gothos he hates.
Gothos,
Yes.
Kobo, Verizian, the shield dwarves, because I'm not playing them unless you interact with them. But in the background, they're going, I mean, we tried. All we can do is take the stuff they have, take their weapons, and do the best we can with them.
Listen, Angel
Actually,
Man,
I
you
have.
haven't lived in the
I-
Underdark. You haven't had to eat and starve. You don't know our
I
reality.
I do have another proposal.
I will say, if you're
Against-
acting because you heard this, don't.
No, actually, I was acting on what had happened before.
Okay. But before that,
We
boom,
don't
you were
really
saying.
have. We
Oh,
don't
I was
really
gonna.
have any evidence. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Dacha, do you have any idea what kind of magic would have caused these angels to get stuck this way? And actually, maybe more to the point, given the logistical issues of trying to carry around the entirety of these statues, do you think that if somehow the head of this particular angel could be somehow depetrified, that would be enough to release its spirit to move on, or would the whole statue be likely to be needed?
If the entire... sorry, I'm mixing two characters. Honestly, if the entire thing is made of a statue, it's possible it needs the entire form to be unpetrified. There is a possibility. I'm not a magic man, as Verzian states, or man of science. Man of science, as he states. I'm not entirely sure, but it's theoretically possible if magic has advanced beyond the years that I have seen it. But I honestly don't know. That being the case, though, I would advise not to, in all good consciousness, decapitate all of the statues just to see if it'll work.
Oh no, I would only I mean, my thinking is this one, that's already the case, and if we can help, so yeah, I mean, I guess my thinking is, if I bring Laura's head with me, if this works, then her spirit's released. If it doesn't, then okay, that's just all the more reason to come back and retrieve the rest of her, and then basically finally grant her peace. But at least, At least this way, we'll know one way or the other. If it can work partially,
I would suggest not bringing the head, but perhaps a partial wing, part of its clothing. Because if it doesn't work and all you do is cause it even more pain, you're not exactly helping.
that's a
Uh,
very
that's-
good point.
That's where I have the proposal. And this proposal was based off of what Gothos had just recently said.
Rob them?
Tried. No. You tried. You couldn't release them. Based on all our evidence, isn't Angry gone?
Half gone.
No. The physical statue is still half there, but all of that angel energy is gone.
Yeah.
Right? All of that angel energy went back to its plane of existence.
Is what
I
you can believe.
I was successful.
It's possible, I suppose,
We have
but
no evidence to the contrary.
I
And
suppose
if they're leaving this plane of existence to go back to theirs, maybe we could make use of their magic items to stop a demon from destroying the world, and I will banish each and every one of them, sending them back to their plane of existence.
Kobo, roll persuasion.
Oh, can he be assisted in any way?
What do you say?
Hmm.
Because the last thing you said, so I'm going to rob them and do good with the things I take from them. Not in that exact word or tone, but kind of what you said.
I am going to leave it alone because I don't have anything good at the moment, and I know
Can
how
I
you'll
bardic
turn on me.
Okay,
I
first
don't
I make
remember
fun
if
of
we've
you.
covered this.
Second, I don't let that making fun of ever interact or interfere with the rolls.
No, I kind of had my own ideas that didn't
Yeah, okay.
quite mesh.
All right, for sure.
Won't they come back after a time?
You can
well-
tell that normally that would work functionally if they belong to this plane of existence. But the last time Kobo did this, it didn't return. That's not to say it went back to their world or it succeeded, but it didn't return. But like Kobo mentioned, you have no evidence to the contrary that it didn't work.
It's the evidence or absence of evidence does not equate to evidence of
Yeah.
absence of it. Yeah.
I understood what you meant.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I lost audio. I missed part of what was being said.
Nothing.
Sorry.
Arguing semantics. It's okay.
Well-
As I said, I don't know if you guys heard me. I do not remember. Did we cover this? Can I bardic inspiration myself or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Either way, I just needed to ask because I couldn't remember.
Did it say like willing
Persuasion.
creature? Or another?
Hold on a second.
It specifically says you have to use one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you who can hear you.
Yeah. Womp womp.
Oh, okay. In that case, it don't work for me. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll straight inspiration.
Roll 'em up.
For-
This is a good time for luck if you trunk it.
Yep.
We
straight
believe.
Persuasion, no advantage, nothing.
No.
While that's going on, I go ahead and, in accordance with Dotch's recommendation, I go ahead and
Not bad.
replace the head with the rest of the statue.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
look that.
Ooh.
Oh, I get to
Wow.
re-roll that because I get to re-roll that
Those
because that.
halfling lucky.
Yeah.
Luck and lucky.
Generally
Fucking
true.
ridiculous
But it's an
combo.
11.
Worse.
So you still can't beat it.
No, so I'll
Okay.
take the 15 for persuasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, when you replace the head back with the rest of the statue, do you take like a feather piece, like a piece of cloth?
Yeah, I'll go with the feather. I kind of like the idea of it being something that's kind of part of its body rather than just a garment. But yeah. The feather would be more optional than, so.
Yeah.
Good
Real
compromise.
You
Does-
hear the voices, but as soon as you stop touching it, you wrap it up, put it in your bag. You don't hear the voices anymore. The voice.
Dang it. I was going to ask if this circlet that he got had any identification from, like, what god the angel served, you know?
No,
Like,
it doesn't have any iconography suggesting. It is magic. And with the
Okay.
identify spell, you can tell what it is. Or if you attune to it.
I was gonna say, I thought he did identify already.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Boom, you... or Boomer. You know... Change your name back, please.
so Ron,
You don't
I
have
do.
to. I'm just making fun of you.
Nothing wrong with Boomer.
That's true. But that's not his name. Anyways,
All right, is that better?
Das Boomer. Why are you German now?
Das Boomst.
Anyways, you can tell that this is a circlet of concentration. This circlet can concentrate for you on a separate spell, and you can cast 2 concentration spells. However, if you're ever hit by anything that forces you to make a Constitution saving throw, if you break at any point in time, the other will also break.
That's actually a pretty awesome bonus.
For sure.
2 concentration spells at once.
Wait, double concentration spells? Yeah.
You got this from
That
an
is
angel,
awesome.
dude.
It reminds me.
There's several other things that might be of help, and even if we take the
This is still a
objects
messed up
off
thing
of
to do.
them,
But Dacha does state after 15.
Is it?
Uh,
Is it?
Yes. You're literally
Describe-
it's a
going
lot less fucked
into...
up because I can
Describe to me
still
the difference between archaeology and grave robbing.
No, there's a difference
100
between
years.
people that are cognitive of mind in prison and going mad, and you going, I'm just going to take this to help myself. Thank you.
and there's a difference because I already stated I am willing to sit here and banish each and every one of them to send their soul angel energy back to their plane of existence, which is freeing them.
Sure.
And
That argument
technically,
applies.
casting Dispel Magic on them would just be weakening the magic and making it more likely for banishment to succeed.
Maybe. Dasha does state, honestly, I've never encountered this before. If you believe this is going to work, I am not going to stop you.
I've got evidence. I've got Angry right here. He's gone. He went back to his plane.
I
Yeah,
can
half
tell
the
that it's
statue's
gone. I
still
just
there.
don't know where it went. And honestly, with the type of area we're in, I don't know where it could have gone. But if what you believe is true, again, I am not going to... Sorry, sneeze. I'm
Gesundheit.
not... Thank you. I am not going to stop you. I just can't say whether or not it'll work, but at the very least, they'll be gone from this prison.
Exactly. So we're helping them, and it's
Wait.
not like they can take their stuff with them, and we might be able to use it to help stop
Mm.
a huge demon, which is still, again, a very good thing.
Sorry, real quick, Dasha, is it custom? You said there's no funerary rites for angels or anything, so it's not customary for them to be interred with their weapons or anything. Where do angelic weapons come from? Where do they go when an angel dies?
The other angels or the other chosen collect and retrieve them.
So if we were to collect these weapons and give them to you, that would be right and righteous?
No. Remember, fallen angel.
So they're just supposed to sit here unretrieved.
So we're the chosen meant to.
What
have
if
them.
we were to deliver them to the gods once at our earliest opportunity?
Again, I am not going to stop your endeavors. I just don't know what exactly is going on. This has never occurred.
Yeah, no, for us too. That's what I'm asking questions.
Like Gothos, you can tell he's not going to go against you. He's not going to attack you. You can tell
Okay.
at the exact same time, like, he is hoping that if Gothos' thing is actually working, if Kobo's thing is actually going to work, right now he's putting blind faith in a potential risk. Like, effectively, 15 was honestly the benchmark that it put down for you to persuade him on not leaving the group. He's just blindly having hope that Kobo's thing will work.
And I have hope it will work too. The angel told me that.
That is not what it said,
Hmm?
because it's
It
gone.
said have. It, no,
Oh,
it's
you're
not
talking about
gone,
the
it's in
other
bag.
angel.
Yeah,
In
the
that
angel
case-
of hope said, "Don't give up hope," and so I would do that to all the angels, including Hope. We don't have to try and piece him back together because he'd still be in his prison.
Yeah.
We can take him back out of the bag and do this with him.
Yeah. You can tell that you effectively persuaded Dodger not to leave the group. He was never going to stop you. That's not his role. That's not what he was going to do.
No. But
Forgive us for wanting to keep Angel in the back pocket.
Yeah. Do you guys do that? Do you take the time to banish all of them?
I will. If
Of
we
two
go ahead
dispel magics.
if we go ahead and dispel magics to get the magic items, and then I will dispel each and every one of them. Or not dispel, but I will banish each and every one of them. We can
Yeah.
take the time to do that. I will burn my sorcery points to buy more spell slots, and I can do that.
Okay.
So, how many dispel magics do we have? I got 2. That appears to be it. Okay.
Viserion can cover the rest.
No.
Don't worry about it.
All right. I'll do, and I want to make clear that I'm trying to be very reverential about this. Gothos kind of does believe in the whole, like, passing down of weapons stuff. In a goblin culture, it'd be unthinkable for someone to get buried with their weapons. It's like, no, this is for the clan. This is.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
No, I understand what you're saying. At the exact same time, to Dacha, it's more like they're not dead. This isn't passing of weapons. This is straight up robbing people.
Yeah, but then we're gonna straight up banish them.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll work. Which is what you convinced them
Yeah,
of.
and when they're back on their godly plane, they don't need them because those are physical objects. They don't take them with them. They don't have a physical body on their god plane.
Yeah,
They
for sure.
are built physical bodies when they only come here. So
Again, you're
And
not
if-
trying
and
to
if they
convince me.
are-
okay, yeah.
And if they are crazy, I mean, it's better that they don't have their weapon. No.
Okay, you bracked. Anyways, beforehand, I was just describing things that could be magical on them. We're gonna roll on a list. So Rizrian covers dispelling some of them. Gothos, you get 2 of them. And Boom, Kobo, do you take the time to get rid of each and every one of them?
Yes, I'm going to take the time to banish them,
Okay.
including Hope, who we have in the bag. We'll take him back out.
Don't
No,
come
I
out.
thought we were gonna try and res Hope.
Oh, okay. If we want to res Hope, that's going to take a long time. That he's still going to be in prison because I cannot do that quickly.
First
Yeah,
in size, puts him back
Whatever.
in.
Everybody needs an end game.
Okay. Yeah, if we want to resurrect Hope.
Yeah, Verzian size puts him back in the portable hole. Honestly, I don't really
Yeah.
understand all of you.
Oh,
Okay. You take the time and banish everyone, and the same thing happens to the rest of them. Like, half of them break apart and don't return, but the energy is no longer there, hoping that it's returned back to its main domain plane. And we're going to go from left to right. So, Kobo, Gothos,
someone's a
Brack.
poet and I didn't even know it.
Kobo,
I
Gothos,
try to
Brack.
rhyme with every chant, but alas, I'm
Hobo, Gothos, Bract.
Boom, to loose.
What are we rolling?
We're gonna roll 1d100. So first we will go with Kobo.
Okay, roll 1d100. Good luck to me.
And what's this for?
Loot?
What you find on these bodies? 20. Okay. Kobo, you find one spell scroll of 4th level. So find a 4th level spell, and you have that spell scroll now.
Any 4th level spell I want?
It just says 4th level.
We've all already forgotten the order.
So you're
Gothos.
next.
No, it's the order.
I hit enter. It didn't do anything. 81. That's a large number.
81. Kobo, you find that. Gothos, you find a potion of longevity.
This is vexing for a person who wants to become a god and live forever.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. 17.
17. By the way, I'm taking these rolls from various different charts, so don't expect to have the same thing in the same chart.
Don't expect consistency, motherfuckers.
Because the book is telling me so.
No, it's not a book.
Damn, that's
It's literally
genius.
my
I
own
know.
thing at this point.
I know.
All right. Is it any spell, any wizard spell, any sorcerer spell?
It says 4th level, man.
Okay. Well, yeah, 4th level I got, but I didn't know if there was a category.
Nah, it just says
4th
4th.
level cleric spell.
Brat,
Just do whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
you find an Amulet of Health.
It's from a fucking
Amulet of
angel.
Health. Okay, what does that do again?
Boom. 1d100.
While this is all going on, I'm actually instead talking to Dacha and basically trying to find out if Dacha knows any information about this particular angel, the one that we're trying to put out of her misery.
I'm gonna have him roll history then, because I think you guys got the name, based off your identifier.
Yeah, it was Laura Bellios. Or
5
something like that.
plus history. I'll give him advantage. Angel things. He does state. Oh, I think I gave you the wrong name. Yeah, I did. Hope was Laura Bellios. The one you have is Nemovon. Nemevon.
Okay.
By the way, 16 plus other modifier. He does state, I've heard the name before. From what I remember, they were a scout during the War of the Primordials and the Gods. I didn't hear much of them, but I can tell you that they were someone that went in, gathered information, came back out. They really weren't a fighter. They belonged to an angelic family that basically were, the best way to describe it, politicians or something of the sort. He joined the army to represent his family. I really don't know too much about them, but I can tell you that it might explain why they want to be killed off, since they likely don't really have the training for this kind of thing. They were simply a scout in name, a soldier in name, a soldier for political means of the sort. Honestly, that would explain why he wants just for all of this to end. From what I remember, he belongs to the Soul Division, the God Soul.
The band.
Got this? What you said?
Not the band. Sorry.
Didn't even know that was a band. Good to know.
So then also related to this circlet, I mean, this wasn't actually something I had intended to obtain from Nemovon. I was just trying to essentially try to dispel the petrification, which obviously failed. What is your
Go ahead.
I meant sound division. Sorry.
What do you suggest I do with this circlet? I'm kind of reluctant to leave it behind because I have a feeling it'll just get looted anyway.
Yeah. As you say that, you hear in the background, Kopo, and banished. Mopi has already been banished.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Honestly, I would suggest keeping it. If what your team has stated to me, hopefully is true, now with them gone, it would need to be used with a purpose. And as your friend mentioned, hopefully one day it can be returned back.
Well, those is probably just laughing because he got a potion of longevity, which, again, he intends to kill a god, so he's not going to live forever, or he is going to live forever. So he'd probably just like give it to Dasha and be like,
You can interchange these things, and Dasha doesn't care if he dies.
What's a potion? What's the potion of longevity do? Does it just add years to your life, or does it make you younger, or what does it do?
yeah, I don't know. I haven't drank it. It's just what the label says.
That's what the label says. Boom. Do you roll your D100 or do you keep the circlet?
I do not roll the D100.
Well, there's one more thing. Shall I roll it?
No, it's
Oh,
Toulouse's turn.
this would roll. Anyway, yeah, it is Toulouse's turn.
Because to be perfectly honest, I forgot about the circlet. 47. Oh, that is interesting and not at all what I thought would happen. Toulouse, you have Rod of Pact Keeper +1.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yay. So, do we have a warlock?
Nay, sailor.
Requires attunement by a warlock, yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
No, I don't want to give you something you can't use. Like, Gothos for sure potentially could use that, theoretically. But if you can't attune to it, that's kind of dumb. I'm going to choose a different chart.
Yeah, something that's literally unusable. Kind of
Yeah.
lame.
Wait,
Speaking of this 4th level spell scroll,
Toulouse, you have a
does it-
potion of Storm Giant Strength.
so wait, I didn't get. What did I got a. I'm sorry.
Instead of what I told you, you have a potion of Storm Giant Strength.
Storm. Giant Stream.
Yeah. Sure.
does this spell scroll just automatically give me the spell so I can add it to my list, or is it just a one-shot item?
It's a one-shot item.
It's a one-shot item.
It's a scroll of a 4th level, any spell you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Dogma, I'm gonna look at this amulet and I am gonna give it to Boom. I don't want to wear anything that is stolen.
Wait, what is this?
I'm giving you the Amulet of Health that I found.
Which, yes.
It is pretty good for you, by the way, because that gives you a 19 Constitution
Which
when you're
oh,
attuned to it.
But I've already got 42 hit points.
Oh no, come on, dude.
Be
That is
prepared
perfect
for
for you.
like literally
Yeah,
double
that
that.
just casually gives you 40 hit points, my friend.
Can I ask,
that
Like that item
change-
doubles your HP or something.
Absolutely. DM, which angel did this health potion come off of?
Facepalm?
I don't know. Was it one of the ones that we knew the name for?
Sonia. I'm going to say you got it from Sonia. Sonaya.
Anya.
The
Okay.
one with the happy smiley face.
Because whichever baby that I give this to save its life is going to have to be named Silnaya.
Oh no.
What are you planning in the future?
Humanitarian aid?
Murder.
I'm the bad person over
Yeah,
here.
you're the bad person, exactly. Remember that, you thief.
Well, no. Remember, Brock, you think Kobo is the bad person.
What's an angel
Yeah,
gonna do? Yeah, Brack, tell me what's an angel gonna do with a potion of longevity? They're gonna give it to somebody else. This is what they wanted.
That
Literally honoring their legacy.
is probably
But it
true.
was there to give.
Yeah, is what Dot just says. Honestly, they probably gave it to a champion of the selective god. I don't know. You can tell Dash is going through the grieving process, which he's never had to do.
Welcome to mortality, Dasha. It's not great. Thanks for your divine core.
You're welcome. I don't know if you're... Why are you sassing me? Virgin then states, I don't really know. He does it to everyone. You get used to it. Either way...
I don't
Because
think he's
existence is
sassing.
awful. No.
I don't think he's sassing. I think he's just trying to import upon you the hardships of mortality, something you've never had to deal with.
I mean, it's just the way they phrased it.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
throwing you. I'm
he's a
throwing
goblin.
you
He
into the
doesn't have the
pool,
greatest
but
of
it's the.
defenses.
I'm throwing you into the pool, Dasha, but it's the shallow end.
Sure. Still grieving. Vizrian does state, well, anyways, other than that, you're ready to go hunt for a heart.
We're definitely going to need another long rest. I have burned all of my spells.
Technically, I burned my two biggest, but
Oh,
we're gonna have
that's
to
fine.
teleport back to the. What was it again? The edgy tower. The Tower of Vengeance.
Yes.
Yep.
After all, we didn't even
I'm
use
assuming-
your dwarven friends here. The Shield Guardians do state. I mean, you didn't really ask. We would have done something if you asked. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's why you brought us here. And then you had Bract here. No offense, Bract. Do everything.
Did you not see the big guy go crazy?
Yeah, it
We
seemed
thought we were protecting you. We didn't know what we were going to get into when we got here.
Well, that's fair enough. Verizian then states, yes, you're useless. Anyways, shall we head back and put these guys back to the rest of the group and find someone more useful? To go hunting.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Rizian, I'm assuming you have a way to take these feathers and turn them back into feathers?
Yes?
Okay.
Well, no.
He said
I'm
they were
going
good
to-
enough so long as they had the essence.
Yes, that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to turn them back into feathers.
Okay, I thought that was part of the potion. needed.
No, if I had that, I would have just, used part of the potion to turn them back, get a feather, and then walk away.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have
Right.
said something a long time ago.
Alrighty. Just checking. Sorry. Let's go.
No, it's all right.
Sorry.
It's fine. Toulouse begins to cast something and immediately kills Vizrian out of nowhere.
Backstab.
We all get teleported back to the Tower of Vengeance. They're all there. The shield dwarves just grumble back to their place. Grumble,
like you
grumble,
don't-
grumble.
Oh, like you guys aren't gonna say that you survived an additional deployment in the Underdark.
I mean, you're not wrong. They do agree. Yes. Tall tales and all that. They go back.
Yeah, like 3 badges for that, you ungrateful. Remember?
They look towards you. You get badges in your regiment? All we do is get medals of honor, but not badges. Do you have to, sew it onto someone or something? Or do you, iron it on yourself?
Actually, goblins get titles, because, we don't have a lot of stuff. So, technically, I'm a Sergeant Celestial twice born.
Neat.
That was before I was decommissioned. Anyway.
Virgin then states, sure, I don't know. Man of science and magic. 2 sides of the same coin. Anyways, we do have one thing remaining, and that is the heart of Garistro, which is, in a word, very dangerous. And, well, very demonic, in a sense. We are more than likely going to have to prepare for battle, so sleeping would be the best optimal way of doing things. Afterwards, we would have all items needed that would be required. Then we head towards Menzo Baranzin with my teleporting spell. And we will find the notes there of Baroness Grimoire. Other than that, we should be fine.
So hunt this demon, cut out its heart, then head straight into the belly of the beast, as it were. Kill an extremely powerful wizard, steal his books, and then set up your extremely complicated ritual.
Yes, now you're getting the hand of it. So, I expect all of you to be early up in the morning by tomorrow. Don't really know if it's tomorrow or late at night, but you'll get your full 8 hours rest. Good luck, don't die in your sleep, and hopefully no one has a bad dream. Or madness. It tends to happen down here. Either way, enjoy your night.
Hey, Brack, are you 100% sure that your brain is okay after all that angel touching? I think we could, get some rooms where I, push the beds together.
Sounds like Gothas wants to get cozy.
So on the other side of the wall, so I don't have to look at you or anything, but you still benefit from my calming presence.
You don't know if you're being hit on.
Wisdom saving throw.
Now you can tell
No,
that
I think I
Gothos.
will be fine for the night.
Alright, well, if you start killing anyone, I'm gonna, kill you right back.
If I'm going to kill you, I think you will notice it after I have succeeded.
He has a point.
I don't know, I'm pretty wily.
I don't think you are sleeping in all that thin armor.
Yeah, I don't know, I got a giant spider that doesn't need to sleep or eat, and is made of astral energy that kind of is connected to my brain. But anyway.
Rizzian looks towards you. Take a room! I really don't care. Get some food from my pantry. Either way, we wake up tomorrow in the morning. You literally told me to bring you here so you could sleep. He walks away, mumbling and grumbling to himself.
Yeah, actually, after all that hostility, who wants dinner? I'm thinking mushroom and maybe blind fish stew? Mushroom and blind fish? Anyone? Huh? I'm gonna make mushroom and blind fish stew.
Yeah, you say that and Trip comes forwards. Yeah, I could eat. What are we having?
Yeah, I'll just eat rations. Hey, Echo, pork or beef?
Man, what's the cadence I gave for him? What?
Echo's a fruit bat. No.
Oh, I think I gave him wily punk energy. What did you ask him, Boo?
Pork or beef?
Man, you know, like the pork, the red meat, the better of the two halves. Better than chicken, better than beef. No, beef's better than all of them.
Wait, did he call pork red meat? Is Echo drunk? No.
EDC Echo has like a beer bottle to the side of him. It's not red meat, I know.
Let's see it in enhanced color spectrum. Anyway, he said pork. Here you go. Here's some pork.
He begins to gnaw on it and he does eat it. All the while giving you sass.
And bacon comes from pork, and everybody knows bacon's the world's perfect food. So Echo here knows what he's talking about.
Echo nods in agreement. He is not a connoisseur of food, but he does like food. Dacha does state right then. Honestly, I'm probably gonna take the next mission off just to clear my head. Do this thing that Gothos mentioned called grieving. So it might be helpful to have someone else with you if you do believe you're going to die or being in danger. Or not. I honestly don't know.
That is actually helpful. The whole thing with Goblin society is there's a lot of loss, but there's literally no room to be alone. You're a whole community. And probably not going to be able to do that with you because we got to save the world.
That's fine. There's literally looks towards the left of you guys. 34 other people here.
That's true, but also a lot of these people aren't looking like to the Zentarum, and then like over to the other mercenaries, like empathetic.
You see the Z team, you see Zachariah in the background going, "Ah, man, we've been here for days. When are we gonna start murdering people?" What's it called, sharpening his blades. Nathaniel's like, "Man, if I don't get blood in me soon, we're gonna have some trouble." Looks at the Shield Guardians, and I mean short trouble. I can tell. Sympathy is not everyone's thing.
Do we all perceive this? Is this the first inkling that we're like, shit, stuff's starting to fall apart?
No, it's just them not being people.
It's just them being assholes.
Just them being assholes.
Okay.
Well, we can take them heart hunting with us if they really want.
Again, it's just them being assholes.
Attack and do stuff.
Like, Dacha is gonna clear his head for the next mission, so he's not joining. But there are people here he can speak with. He's just basically stating. Go ahead.
Go on. No, I was just gonna ask him, have you ever eaten before?
I've communed with people from time to time.
Well, you're mortal now, right?
Yes.
Alright, here, have some of maybe. Yeah, you're gonna want to eat. Have some of this. It's blind fish. It's salted, but I got most of the salt out of it, and then I stewed it with some mushrooms and thickened it with some stale bread there.
Yeah. Dacha begins to eat some of it, and he has eaten before. He just never really needed to. He does eat it, and he does state, "This is." I honestly don't know if it's good or not. I've honestly only just eaten things to commune with people that needed to eat. Is it good? Trip looks towards him. Yeah, it's good. It has fish. It has salt. It has mushrooms. You can eat it.
How does it make you feel? Do you understand feelings? I don't know angels.
It feels like I need to drink a lot of water right now. Is that a feeling?
Yeah, well, when was the last time you ever drank water?
I suppose that's a good point. He like takes a canteen from somewhere around, and drinks some of it.
Ooh, on my tongue.
I do like water. That much for sure. I don't believe I like this much salt in my food, maybe. Or the mushroom, or maybe the fish. I don't know. I'll experiment with food later. But thank you. Chip just says, more for me then. For sure, Gothos, you put way too much salt in there.
You probably like all that daylight food.
You guys begin to eat either rations or Gothos' food. It is edible. It is good. It's just unfortunately the side that Dacha got had like where you first, not bad terminology, but when you first pepper in the salt, there was like a lot collected in that area, and that's what Dacha got.
I didn't even roll for it. I just got dunked on. It's okay.
Yeah. Like it's standard food, Gothos. It's not like this was your expertise. If Nom Nom was rolling, I for sure would make it delicious.
Well, we all know goblins can't use a salt shaker to save their lives. It's a racial thing.
But no, Dacha's just
There's
unfortunately got
little cars. No.
an area that was too salted, and Trip just got the standard food, which is honestly good.
If I made Dasha like a sun-kissed tomato and sunflower sprouts salad with caprese dressing and fresh mozzarella cheese, this angel would have loved it.
You don't know.
But I'm a stew man.
You don't know, and he also doesn't know, which is the main thing I was trying to describe with Oso dunking on you. These are new things he's feeling. New, interesting things.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that saltfish is probably an acquired taste.
Yeah. Chip does look to you guys after finishing his meal after the third bowl. So then, we're gonna go kill something or whatever is what I heard. You want me to join? You want Walter Wire to join? Your friend Slash that, no offense to you, is very attractive, but last time I had told her that, she tried to kill me.
Let's have Viserion Smarty Pants here describe the monster to us.
He like comes back down after going to his workshop because he did leave you guys alone because he thought you were going to
is
sleep.
just like, Viserion, we want to talk to you. That's how he
Gonna
comes
get
down.
after as we had lunch, we took a short rest.
For sure, based off of what Kobo said, you would need a long rest.
Yeah. Definitely a long rest.
We're getting a long rest. Okay. Okay.
He looks towards you guys and comes back down going, honestly, I thought you all would be asleep by now, but sure, why not? What we are going to face is, well, what you all are going to face again. I am not really a fighter. I am a man of science and magic. We are going to face a very dangerous bipedal demonic entity. That is very dangerous, very cunning, very brutal. No offense to any of you. I'm sure you all have your own statures of brutality.
We all high five without looking.
Sharpens his great sword casually in the back.
But I digress. Hopefully we find a dead specimen, but if we don't, we will need to fight a Gaustro. They are very... they are a demon, a huge fiend, chaotic evil, so don't, try to make it your friend, your best friend, or maybe you do. I don't really know your own alignments. And frankly, I don't really care as long as you get the job done. They generally roam around in a labyrinth-like area, so when we look for them, don't be in a way you can't escape, especially alone. They are very magical resistance, and they are a master of the mind and mazes. They have an incredible strength to them, and an incredible constitution, so they're very hardy. Make sure you have all your magics, because they're resistant, as well as all your health, because they are very, strong.
They're resistant to all magic.
Are they resistant to non-magical weapons?
From what I've heard, I don't really go out hunting for these things all the time. They are very resistant to a variety of damages, but maybe not all magic. But for sure against all non-magical items. I will state...
Keep going. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's quite alright. They have generally no weapons, but they use their claws to attack the hooves, as well as just to gore you with their horns on their head. But again, though, I don't really go out hunting for these things, so they could have more things that I'm not fully aware of. But just in case, if you want to know how they look like, he begins to manifest a projection of what one of these things kind of looks like. Let's see if I can find a picture that isn't a web image.
In my head, it's just a Devilio from Monster Hunter, but magically resistant.
According to the description, it sounds a heck of a lot like the ancient Minotaur from Greek and Roman mythology.
He makes a giant manifestation of it using Greater Illusion.
And we need its heart, you say?
Yes.
Is it in the usual location?
I don't know where its general location is, just know where some of them are, which is in a giant maze-like system.
He meant heart anatomically.
Oh, I believe so.
Alright, yeah, hopefully we're not having to find it in its foot or something.
No,
Okay,
it's not like a
yes.
dinosaur. It has one heart. not two
Yeah.
brains, one in the butt, one in the head. Which, again, is not true, but some scientists believe that, even though they're wrong.
I was always told that demons have no heart.
I suppose it depends on the type of...
Some scientists have observed that the gut has almost as many neurons as the spine, so it's arguable to say that the gut is itself a kind of hindbrain. Anyway.
Factually incorrect. But moving on.
Don't you
Like
dare.
cheating husbands, they also don't.
No,
have
that
hearts.
is... I said that in character for a joke, but that
Yeah,
is true.
That is true. But that's not what we're going with. Virgin estate. Possible, but I don't care. Moving on.
Yeah.
Very
You're
dangerous
just-
thing.
No, sir, I think you believe that the apple falls up sometimes. No.
But no. He does... Oh no, it casts greater invisibility. Don't know what that means. Unless someone's metagaming. Either way, no.
Wasn't the demon like just there and now it's not?
Oh, that's what you meant. That was a greater illusion that he made. It's not actually there.
How do we know? We
Okay,
didn't
so,
have a chance to interact
we
with
need,
it.
Alright, so we need to harvest a heart of this incredibly resilient creature. Immune to most magics. It's demonic in origin, you say?
That was resistant.
Demonic in origin, magical resistant. Yes. It does have immunities, but again, I don't go out hunting for these things, so I don't know which ones. I just know the things I said to you right now. That being the case, though, is anyone going to sleep, or are we going to go there now? You've been here
No, I'm sleeping.
for about 4 hours now.
We sleep and prepare spells. I don't know if I'll change any of mine, honestly. Anybody? I'm done.
I just needed a reset. I'm good.
All
I'm
right,
just
then.
gonna ask that. Also, are you gonna tune to the Amulet of Health?
I got to figure out what I'm dealing with currently for attunements. If you need it, feel free to use it.
No, I already have 18 cons, so for me it's literally useless. So
He was specifically trying to give it to you in order to
Yeah.
buff you the hell up.
We'll decide what
So-
Yeah,
happens
we want you to
at a
use it.
game. However, you all full rest, all get your spells back. If you decide to take Trip with you, it's entirely up to you. Dacha will be abstaining from this mission because he's going through some things. If you don't want to take Trip, you can definitely take someone else if you feel like it's dangerous. Vision will get you there, but he will not be fighting. Again, a man of science
Yep.
and magic.
oh,
Is
to be
anybody
fair-
NPCs feeling like a hero?
Slash would be a good choice, I think.
Like, you know, Slash is a good fighter. Antidote can heal you guys in a way. And
Yeah.
some of you secretly know that he can cast magic, which he hasn't shown most of you.
But yeah, Slash is not just a good fighter, but she's very adept at hunting and tracking in the Underdark and in dark caves and stuff.
Yep.
Might be helpful.
You do know, however, that El's Death is very good fighter. Kobo can attest to that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, Slash or El's Death might be a good choice. You could potentially bring
Okay,
them both.
how's about this? Yeah, we'll make it known to both of them. Can Kobo bring it to them? Because Kobo's kind of... Or, sorry, I meant myself. I meant Gothos. Because you do this to me. Freaking a dogma. Because Gothos is the only one who has even a half-decent relationship with Elsdeath. And of course, he kind of proposed it like a challenge. Kind of being like, oh yeah, no, we were thinking like we might need one more to slay this
Actually-
giant demon. So,
Actually, Kobo should probably ask her.
I was gonna ask
Not that
both
Kobo wants
Slash.
to.
I was gonna ask both Slash and Elsdeath at the same time. But if you want to try something,
I'm
I'd
gonna go ahead
be-
and ask them both at the same time, and I will follow up later.
I essentially
way-
already did.
Yes.
Dogma, I just remembered I will be missing next week again. I am sorry, guys. Life is being hectic and a pain at the moment.
Don't worry about it.
We understand.
So yeah, I'll depending if there's a game next week or not, then I will probably stay behind.
This is why we did the angel content when you were here.
Great. And
Yeah.
so maybe I'll be having a conversation with Dasha next week while the party is off, getting a Garistro oft.
Or murdered. You never know.
Yeah, oft is basically
It's the
murder. I'm
Underdark.
saying it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. Yeah. Gothos, go ahead and roll persuasion to try to get both of them. DC to beat for both 18.
Persuasion. Doodly doot. Natural 1. That's fun.
Like Slash for sure would have, like, you just asked her like, hey, you want to come? We're gonna go in, kill them, murder them, take their heart. You joining? And it's like, sure, why not? Don't have anything else to do. We're just mainly here in case something happens. She joins, and Aldous like, yeah, it's busybody work unless it's something truly worthy of my presence. I'll let the riffraff handle it.
I mean, I probably said the demon's name, but I rolled a natural 1. So I
you
leave.
did. Even if you did, she's like,
Yeah.
uh,
This,
All right.
I'm gonna leave and. You know the
This is
Charlie
why-
Brown walk? With the head hung up.
yeah.
This is why Kobos said he would try talking to Eldith.
Okay. Sometime later, after maybe waking up.
Yeah, sometime later after maybe waking up, I put my hands behind my back and my head kind of down. I shuffle over. Hey.
You got real
Hey.
quiet. I know you're doing the thing, but you got quiet.
Yeah, but sorry. Hey, Eldith. You know, when she's off in her own corner or whatever, I kind of shuffle over.
She's speaking with the
Hey,
Shield
Eldith.
Guardians, very attentive, very active vocally towards them, chuckling, having a good time. When you interrupt that, she, like, mood immediately sours. What do you want?
Hi. Look. I know you don't like me. And you know what? I do understand why. I might not have always been the nicest of people, especially to you. And you probably didn't deserve that. But we are facing a horribly scary monster. And I am asking, will you please come with us to make sure we don't die?
Kobo, are you...
I'm being as sincere as possible and as apologetic as possible.
In the
Okay.
exact opposite direction than she would respect. Oh boy.
Like I said, I
Yeah.
am being sincere.
Okay. Like, I understand
I
you're
know
being
it's me
sincere.
asking. Yeah, and I know it's me asking. That's why it should be more potent. Her hated enemy, me.
Like, for
asking
sure
for her
she
help.
hates you. But you're being
Yes.
sincere. The last time you tried to speak with her, it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. You want to come at me? Come at me. Bring it.
Yeah,
It was your basic
that's
stance.
absolutely true.
So this is like going
is-
at left field out of nowhere.
Yep.
Like, disadvantage because she
I don't know.
hates you. Advantage because you're like bringing it in the place that she did not expect it. So straight flat roll.
I'm honestly saying this, and I know you don't like me. You know we're doing the wrong thing.
No whammies,
Also
no
very
whammies,
quiet.
no whammies.
They don't deserve your ire because of.
Oh, we can barely hear you now, man.
Well, they don't deserve your ire.
You don't have to try to convince her anymore. It's a straight up flat roll.
Okay, hold on. Flat roll coming. Persuasion. No whammies, no whammies. I have luck points, by the way.
If you believe that's high enough. In the meantime, Boom begins to throw daggers at Toulouse, killing him instantly.
I didn't even know I could do that. Pretty cool. Now I'm
And then Toulouse turns into a log, Naruto style.
No.
No,
I
you're
got
fine.
shot.
I just don't know why that popped up.
Your
I-
headphones
I was
got
gonna say.
shot.
Do you accept that roll?
Hey, do I feel like I need a luck point?
I'm not telling you that.
here? Should I insight or should I just burn it?
I'm not telling you
Okay.
one way or the other.
And if I get worse, then I'll still take at least that.
Okay.
I'll take the 24. please.
24. She does look
Slightly
towards
better.
you. She does square up to you. Like, this woman is taller than you. She is pretty short, but she's taller than
Yes.
you. She's built tougher than you. She is bulky. She's kind of attractive, without the malice. But she is a fearsome thing to behold.
She's Cara Dune before the tweets.
She looks towards you and she
Um,
simply states, I will help the
Cat lady.
team. I'm not helping you. We still have unfinished business.
I understand, and that's all I wanted. Thank you for helping the team.
You were trailing off.
Sorry, I say thank you. I understand. That's all I wanted. Thank you for helping the team. And again, I apologize. I put my head down and I shuffle away.
Shuffle.
Hey, Kobo, you realize if she dies, we're all in the worst circumstances. So bad. Anyway, great work. Glad to have her on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys begin to prepare for the morning day, fully rested, fully healed. Brack, you go to the side thinking, yeah, I'm going to hang out with my angel buddy. Because, let's face it, these guys just robbed a whole bunch of angel bodies. Or maybe heal them. You really don't know.
I'm kind of curious because you said that like an axe was magical and a shirt was magical.
That was just me describing magical things on their person, which is but they didn't actually have those things. They had potential things, which I made you roll for.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you all healed up, ready, rested. Vizrian comes back after a few hours, hoping you guys went to sleep, which you eventually did. He then looks towards all of you. All right, then, all of you ready? Hopefully. You didn't sleep up all night.
Definitely not.
You're all good. I definitely got this.
Very well then. It does seem we have new faces here, which is fine. All right then. Chip looks towards you guys. So hey guys, am I going? If not, that's fine. I just need to know. I've slept next to you guys because I didn't really know.
I think everybody's all rested up. We're gonna go hunt a demon.
That wasn't an affirmative yes or no.
Oh, yes, you're going. Come on.
All right, cool. Joins the team. Virgin then states, all right then, we're now taking the leader of a band. That can't go wrong, I'm sure. Right then, Brock, Dacha, good luck with all of this. Make sure that none of your team steals or pilfers anything. You see Zachariah currently taking a beaker from his research lab.
There.
Looks towards you. I'll get you one too. Don't worry about it. Puts it in his coat. You can retrieve those things later if you want.
Basically, when we leave, I'm gonna turn him upside down and
Yeah.
shake him and see what falls out.
A lot of things will fall out. Verizian then states, all right then. Honestly, you've been at this for a few hours. Good luck. All of you that stay behind, if these people do die, it's up to you. And maybe other people we find along the way. Maybe new characters, who's to say? Let's hope for the best. And he teleports you guys away. All the while, you do worry what he meant by that. He doesn't go hunting for these things, and there's probably a reason. But that reason we'll figure out next time as we end the session for today.